So it occurred to me shortly after I started milling out these nose ribs that the cutting was occurring way here at the end of at the tip of the cutter, and that would be putting a lot of leverage on it, and this is a small delicate bit. So what I decided to do was take one of the nose ribs that I'd created, get rid of my original template, and stack a piece to be cut on top of the nose rib. And that would reduce the leverage on this cutter quite a bit. So that's what I did. Then it occurred to me, I've got all this wasted space. I should stack my pieces to cut, my work pieces, and I can do 2 at a time and get done more quickly. Well, as it turns out, that way took a lot longer because I broke my bit, snapped off right above the bearing, and I had to wait a few more days for a replacement bit. So my first idea was a good idea, and that's obviously what I will do to finish cutting my nose ribs. A piece that I made right on the bearing, which is identical to the template, since I cut it on the template, and then I'll just attach pieces to that. What I did, I took the piece that I made and I countersunk screw holes in it. So that's my new template. And I'll just cut one piece at a time and just take a little bit longer and not be so impatient. And another tip is that you should get as close as you can to the line. And I ended up getting closer and fine-tuning my work pieces using the oscillating belt sander, and that'll be less material for this small bit to remove and decrease the likelihood that you'll break it, since it'll be taking lighter cuts. Now I'll go ahead and finish my nose ribs. We'll finish cutting the outline of the nose ribs. There's still a lot more work to do on them.